one build makes you tall, and the one's mother gives you. Don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she was small. Hello. Thank you. Hello. Greetings. Welcome. Thank you. Moody River, more deadly than the latest knife. Moody River, your muddy waters took my baby's life. Took my baby's life. Last Saturday evening, down by the old oak tree, I went looking to find my love there to meet me. On the ground there lay her glove with a note attached to me. She said, my love, I've done you wrong, now I must set you free. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. I've never actually practiced that song, I'm afraid. I looked in the muddy water, what did I see? A lonely, lonely, lonely face, just looking back at me. Tears in his eyes, and a note to his lips, and the sweet, sweet words of his love, and his fingertips. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. Not very well, I'm afraid. I'll see if I've got it on here in one of my books. I've written so many songs down. I've been writing this last couple of days. No, I'm going to have to make it another day, sorry. Sorry, Aaron. Just checking my other book here. I can try the song Hurt again, Johnny Cash. But I haven't really done much work with Wonderwall at the moment, just again, this lack of time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel a focus on the pain. The only thing that's real, the needle in my skin. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you can have it all. My empire of death, I will let you down. I will make you happy. Still working on Oasis. Hello, welcome, Joel. Sorry, I don't. I probably know when I hear certain songs. Excuse me. There's a lot of tunes that, I mean, I don't have any particular style. I think folk, like Bob Dylan style, is probably the one I'm most comfortable with. But I've listened to my fair share of heavy metal and country and western, straightforward folk songs, modern folk, pop songs. I don't have any great favoritism. Bob Dylan style simply suits myself personally, I think. Stan Rogers, yep. Excuse me. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't use it anymore. That long dark cloud is coming down, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept if that's soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time for you is worth saving, well, you better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone. For the time come, mothers and fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging, so get out of the new one if you can lend a hand. The times, they're changing. No worries, thank you, Aaron. The flute is actually a harmonica. That's what they look like. So it's kind of a mouth organ. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block at the hall. For he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside, and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are changing. still needs some work. I hear the train coming up around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, here to spend my time. They say shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. How many roads must a man walk down before they will call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? And how many times can the cannonballs fly before ever man? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man lift his head before he can see the sky? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? And how many ears must go on man have before he can hear people cry? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. mountains exist before the water crumbling to the sea. And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? And how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Sorry for a cough tonight. Far away, where the soft winds blow, far away from it all, there's a place you go where the teardrops fall. Far away in the stormy night, far away and across the wall, I see you there in the flickering light where the teardrops fall. We bang the drum slowly, we play the fight lowly. You know that song in my heart. From the twinkling of twilight to the shadows of moonlight, you can show me a new place to start. I've torn my clothes, I've drained the cup, stripping away at it all, waiting now as the sun comes up where the teardrops fall. By rivers of blindness, with love and with kindness, we can hold up a toast if we meet, to the cutting of fences, to sharpen our senses that linger in the fireball heat. Roses are red, violets are blue, and time is beginning to crawl. I might just have to come and see you where the teardrops fall. I'm going to go to the key of B. Hello, Chance. Sorry, Chance. Hello, greetings. I've had this guitar, I'm not sure now, probably 6 or 7 years. Oh, totally understand. I still get self-conscious. It's kind of like it's kind of a curse of being trying to entertain, is that torn between trying to do a good job and simply not having people bullying you or yeah. I still get nervous. I used to cover my nervousness with alcohol. I certainly don't recommend that because it's a bit of a slippery slope, I'm afraid. I've been clean and sober since 1992, for anybody that wants to know. And yeah, so I recommend that you just persevere and find ways. I sometimes deliberately not look at the screen simply because I can't answer people's questions when playing a tune sometimes. So it's just a case of persevering. This is the end, my wonderful friend, my beautiful friend, the end. Come over to the window, my little darling. I'd like to read your palm. I used to think I was some sort of gypsy boy. If only I let you take me home. And it's so long, Marianne. It's time we began to laugh and cry about it all again. Just going to swap over harmonica again. Go to the key of E. They're selling postcards of the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The beauty parlor is filled with sailors. The circus is in town. There comes the blind commissioner. They've got him in a trance. One hand is tied to the tightrope walker. The other is in his pants. And the riot squad, well, they need somewhere to go. As my love and I look out tonight, a desolation row. Now Cinderella, she seems so easy. Takes one to know one, she smiles. Puts her hands in her back pocket, Bette Davis style. And Romeo, well, he's moaning, you belong to me, I believe. And someone else says, you're in the wrong place, my friend. I think you'd better leave. And the only sound that could be heard after the ambulance is gone is Cinderella sweeping up a desolation row. Now the moon, it's almost hidden. The stars are beginning to hide. All the fortune-telling ladies, they're taking all their things inside. All except for Cain and Abel and the hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody is making love or else expecting rain. And the Good Samaritan, he's dressing. He's getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Row. Thank you. Now Ophelia is neath the window. For her, I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, she's already an old maid. To her death is quite romantic. She wears an iron vest. Her religion is her profession. Her sin is her lifelessness. And though her eyes are fixed upon Noah's great rainbow, she spends her time peeking. It's Desolation Row. Now Einstein disguised as Robin Hood, who with his memories in a trunk came by about an hour ago with his friend, the jealous monk. They both looked so immaculately frightful as they bumped a cigarette. Then they went out sniffing drain pipes and recited the alphabet. Now you would not know to look at him, but he was famous long ago for playing the electric violin on Desolation Row. Hello. Greetings, thank you. I'm going to try this key of C. I haven't played it for a couple of weeks. Sorry, I just realised I'm going to put it over here. One of the reeds are sticking. Here we are, key of D. This one should be better. There must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There is too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, diamond dig my eyes, but none of them along the line. No one any of it is worth. No reason to get excited if the time is full. There are many here among us that think life is nothing but a joke. But you and I, we've been through this, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. Princess kept the view. Wild woman came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wildcat would growl. Two riders were approaching. The wind began to howl. Hope so. Excuse me, mate. Crimson flames tied through my ears, rolling high in mighty traps. 5 pounced on the flaming rolls, using ideas as my maps. We'll meet again on edges soon, said I proud, neat heated brow. But I was so much older, I'm younger than that now. Half-right prejudice let forth, ripped down, oh hate I scream. Lies that life is black and white, smoke from my skull I dream. Romantic facts of musketeers, foundation deep somehow. But I was so much older, I'm younger than that now. Thank you. Girls' faces form the footpath from folded jealousy to memorize in politics of ancient history. Flung down the tops of Angeles, unthought of, though somehow. But I was so much older, I'm younger than that now. In a soldier's stance, I aimed my hand at the mongrel dogs who teach, fearing none had become my enemy in the instant that I preach. My existence lay by confusion boats, mutiny from stern to bow. But I was so much older, I'm younger than that now. Self-proclaimed professor's tongue, too serious, too fool, spouting out that liberty is just equality in school. Equality, I spoke the word as if I waited vow. But I was so much older, I'm younger than that now. Sorry. That. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. I'm going to go down a notch. I'll go back to the key of A flat. Sometimes you make me happy. Sometimes you make me sad. Sometimes you make me happy. But baby, sometimes you make me mad. Yeah, sometimes you make me mad. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Used to think of you
I'm glad. Thank you so much, Aaron.
Used to think of you as my mountaintop. Used to think of you as my peak. Used to think of you as my everything that I had but just couldn't keep. That I had but just couldn't keep. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Skip a life completely.
Sorry, the cold has got the better of me. I'm going to have to put the guitar to one side. Thank you again, Aaron. I'm just going to put the guitar to one side. I've got to finish up anyway early. I've got work in the morning. Sometimes I work in the evenings, and this now that school's back, I've got to start quite early in the morning. So it's almost 9 p.m. here. Thank you so much for your support. I'm just going to have to sign off and go and have a little coughing fit in the next room. Bye for now. Be safe. Thank you.